Hi folks, John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thank you so much for checking in. I'm back out in the backcountry. I'm doing a little scout for a future video. Hopefully I have the time to be able to do it. I want to get out here in the woods with this air gun that I'm going to be featuring today to do a little bit of coyote hunting. So today's video is going to be about this Airforce Escape. This is from Airforce Airguns. For folks that follow along on the channel, I had a chance to go to the Airforce Airguns booth at SHOT Show, talked with Rick Ward, the urban air gunner. I'll leave a link in the video description below to his channel. He is just an awesome source of information about these air guns. Had a chance to get my hands on one. This is a 25 caliber pre-charged pneumatic. What we're gonna do is cut away. We're gonna do a quick specs rundown. Then we'll come back and do some thoughts about the practical application and see if this air gun is a fit for you. Folks, we're talking about air guns out here in the woods. It's gonna be a fun video. Come along and join me. It starts now. Final thoughts. Let's talk about air guns. First off, I want to talk about quality. Let's take a look at this up close. Nice finish, nice machining, and a Lothar Walther barrel. Now, folks are probably wondering, Lothar Walther barrels are awesome barrels, and I see a lot of air guns on the channel. Over the years, I've had a chance to test and review air guns, and I'm telling you that a lot of companies only offer a Lothar Walther barrel as an add-on, an upgrade. Airforce Airguns adds them standard to their air guns. And once you get this gun sighted in and dialed in with the right air pressure and the right pellet, this is a tack driving machine. I like that they have it machined where you have a bottom rail and your top rail for all the folks that want to do add-ons like this Bipod. You could do a light, you could do a lot of different combinations. You're only limited by your imagination on what you can add on to these air guns. Airforce makes a 3x9 scope. This is a mil-dot scope. I like mil-dot scopes for this reason. Once I have this gun sighted in, what I do is I make a dope card. And you're probably asking yourself, John, what's a dope card? Settle down, it's got nothing to do with illegal drugs. What it is that you're making a card based on what your zero is. This gun is sighted in for 50 yards. So there's a program, I'll leave a link in the video description below, that I use. I know how fast my gun shoots based on chrony testing. So I input the feet per second, the pellet weight, the zero, and then I make a dope card so I know how to hold over and under on the mil dot based on the distance. There's times I go ground squirrel hunting and say a squirrel's out there at 70 yards. Well, this is sighted in for 50 yards. If I put the X on his dome and pull the trigger, I'm probably gonna miss, or I'm gonna hit under and then that's not an ethical shot. So if you want good, clean, ethical shots, I highly recommend you doing a dope card so you know exactly where that pellet's going to hit. So with that said, you can do micro adjustments on here for your windage. It's just awesome. With that, talking about adjustments, let's go over to here. You can adjust on here how much gas you want to use in your tank when you're shooting this gun. So I have this set on full bore, and I'm just doing it right now because I want to get out here and get on some coyotes, and I want just to drop the hammer on these yotes and put them lights out. I don't want to wound something and not have an unethical kill. So if I'm going after small game, rabbits, ground squirrels, I'm going to dial this down a little bit. What that's going to do is it's going to give me more shots in the tank. Right now, I'm only getting about 8 to 9 good hard-hitting shots per fill on this tank. If I dial it down, some folks are getting up to 20 shots per fill. So that way you don't have to bring a air pump with you. Me personally, I invested because I have a bunch of other pre-charged pneumatic air guns. I have a carbon fiber small tank that I bring along with me. So I get about 17 fills off that. So if I dial it down a little bit, we could shoot all day out here and have fun. Plinking, bring the kids, bring the family. We're shooting cans, we're making the cans dance. Kids are having instant gratification. It's all good. Let's talk about the breech on this. I love the machining. I used to work in the aerospace industry, and I'm just impressed with the machining and the look of this air gun. Up here, you have your breech and your bolt. Your bolt is set where it can either go right or left based on your dominant hand. You'll slide it forward. What that does is it cycles this safety. You'll bring it back. You're good to go. Now you'll slide your safety forward, and now you have a 2-stage trigger. So you can get those really good, nice tack driving, accurate shots. Some more of their quality look. Nice grooves. You can do add-ons. I have a Airforce Bipod on there that's fully adjustable. Let's bring these down. So if I want, now I'm good to go. This rocks a little bit. If I'm on an uneven surface, if you're looking for a light air gun that you could put in a backpack that you could take along with you, let me tell you, this Escape is just impressive. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. Now, Airforce Airguns has been doing this for quite a while. They started in the mid-90s, and they started building the Condors and the Talons, and those guns are just Hall of Fame guns. Folks out there are winning competitions with them. That air gun performed so well that the Department of Agriculture bought them for pest control on ranches, farms, and in agriculture areas to just eliminate pests that were getting in there, destroying fields and destroying people's crops and livestock. So that says a lot right there about the performance of these guns. Now, what's really impressive is a year or two ago, they came out with the Texan. The Texan is a big bore air gun that is just like never seen before. You got it in 45 cal, 308, I believe in 357. Rick Ward, my buddy, the urban air gunner, I interviewed him at SHOT. He is the guru of the Texan. They're going out there just popping hogs with these things, popping coyotes at 100. He was out 100 yards. He was out there with Iraqi veteran 8888, also awesome guy, awesome channel. Those guys went on a coyote hunt, hog hunt. They were popping stuff out there 150 yards easily, just dropping them, boom. So air guns have come a long ways. They're not kids' toys anymore. So if you want an economical way to hunt, to practice your skills, I've been an advocate of this for many years. Shooting a 25 caliber pellet is a lot cheaper than shooting a 30-06 round. And you can still keep your muscle memory skills, your sight acquire fire skills, all that good stuff for pennies on the dollar. So with that said, you want a rating on this, and you know that I rate everything between 1 and 5 stars. 1 being that it's a dumper, it's going to go to the boneyard. 5, it's a grand slam. Let me tell you, like I said before, I see a lot of air guns on the channel. With everything that you get, just the quality built into this. Now keep in mind the scope is an add-on and the bipod is an add-on. You can customize this air gun any way you like. I have to give this 5 stars. Lothar, Walther barrel, 25 cal, or you can get it in 22 cal, tack driving, bad mamma jamma machine, soon to be probably a Hall of Famer here on the channel. Look for some hunting videos coming up in the next couple months. And with that, I'll leave links in the video description below on everything that we talked about today. Folks, this is John with the Wingman 115 channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, folks.